let's keep having fun with our lunches.
If you fancy some stars in the lunch because you've made it this far through the term, then watch this idea. Packed full of fun.
Hello, welcome back to Lunchbox World. Now today's lunch is packed in this yumbox tapas, extra large, so it's for the bigger appetite. So let's just get straight to this week's idea. Let's go!
So we're back in the kitchen and we've got the Tapas XL lunchbox, the turquoise one. That's the one that we're going to be using today to pack the lunch, but you can scale this lunch up or down depending on the size of the appetite that you're packing for. So we've got a little mini red pepper here, and you know, like I say, this is all star themed. It's a star lunchbox idea because I thought, you know what, we've done a great job getting this far through the term and the kids are doing really well. So if you did want to sort of put some stars in the lunchbox, then you know, be sure to look at this lunchbox idea. So these are mini red peppers that are being made into little star shapes using the star cutter. Check out the links below if you want to sort of see or check out any of the kit used in any of the videos on the Lunchbox World channel. And we're doing the same with some slices of cucumber as well. We're just cutting out the stars, and we're going to just alternate the cucumber chunk with the red pepper star in the middle. Again, it's just a bit of fun. It's encouraging them to eat fruit and veg, and you know, just display it in a compelling way. So as you know, on this channel I do like to make things super fun, super colourful, because we do eat with our eyes, don't we? I mean, let me know in the comments below if you don't eat with your eyes. That would be interesting. Anyway, so you can see we're laying it all out, and next up we're going to be getting ready to actually pack the lunchbox. So here's the 5-compartment, the tapas, the XL. I'm going to line the big area with a serviette just for sticky fingers. You don't have to do this. I think it just adds in some extra colour. We've got a couple of silicone cupcake cases, again to increase the number of compartments. So we're going to quickly put in those little cucumber chunks that are cut into stars, and then just dot around some of the other extra little stars. Again, it's just giving you a pat on the back, and also your kids, if you've got them, a pat on the back. Now we're going to put some dip in the middle. So this is for a sort of extra hot day, but it doesn't have to be. So if you are using dip, this is sour cream and chive. Make sure you put in an ice pack. Make sure you keep the food safe until lunchtime. If you're not sure at all, I have made a video, so do check the links above. We've got breadsticks. I buy the long ones because they're cheaper, and then you can just snap them down to size, just fit in the lunchbox. I love an extra bit of crunch in the lunchbox, so you know, this is just an idea. You could easily substitute it for carrots or something else. Then with the cherry tomatoes, they'd been out of the fridge. I was going to do the zigzag cut on them, but I decided, look, let's just cut them into quarters and just dot them around, again adding an extra splash of colour in the lunchbox. There is still space in this lunchbox so that you can pack extra things, but as I say, I just wanted to keep this lunch really easy, really simple. So the ingredients in this, there's a handful of grapes as well. If this is for a little person, do make sure you chop up the grapes. Check the link above for the video I made on choking hazards, or things you don't realise that could be a choking hazard in the lunchbox. It's really important. So we've just got the final lunchbox compartment left to fill. Now you may have seen the video a couple of weeks ago where I had some frozen higgidy pies. Now these are little Cypriot halloumi lattice, halloumi and pesto lattice, little lattices. So do check the link above if you want to see any of the mini lunchbox ideas in this series. Now the beauty of higgidy is that you can freeze them. There's a little circle at the bottom of the reverse where the ingredients are. Just check at the bottom, you can see there's a little icon that shows that these are freezable. Now what I like about this is that, say you've run out of time, you've had a super busy week, and I know things are getting really stressful in the run up to the end of term, it's handy to have things like this in the freezer, so that on days where you might not have that much in the fridge, you can just go to the freezer, grab some, pop them in. Now don't forget to add a little pick with this idea, and you know, I know you're dying to see, well, what happens to the contents in this lunchbox? Is it all going to stay in shape, in place? So here's a quick demonstration of why I like these Yumbox lunchboxes, and I'm not in any way paid to say this, but they've got the silicone seal all around the lid, and you can see that the only thing that moved was the dip. Everything else stayed in its place, so it just means that when you come to eat it at lunchtime, things are not going to look a little bit rubbish. So again, it's lots of little stars, you've got the dip, you've got the breadsticks, you've got these little lattice pies, which I just think are really, really fun, and some grapes. That's it, just another simple, quick, no cook idea, because you can eat these little pies from cold, you know, and putting them in frozen in the morning means that by lunchtime they'll have defrosted, and definitely in this heat it won't be a problem at all. So, you know, really hope you like the ideas on this channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you've just stumbled across Lunchbox World.
So what do you think? Do you think you'll try it? As I say, it's packed in this, the Yumbox, it's the Tapas XL, this is the turquoise colour, there's lots of different colours, but you know, on this channel there's so many different playlists now, from back to school, working from home, picnic ideas, there's some ideas to bake as well, so you know, but most things on the channel are actually really quick and easy, and it's just a question of prepping in advance and then, you know, just assembling the lunchbox. And you know, I want to help you, I don't want to make a rod for your back, you know, so I come up with and I share with you all the strategies of how to make it quick and easy, how to make it fun, and you know, because above all we want these lunchboxes eaten, don't we? Even if we're prepping them for ourselves. And that's where, you know, I try, for myself as well, I try and make sure that I do take the time and that I do pack a healthy lunch, because you know, we all want to live long, happy lives, don't we? So really hope this inspires you, and you know, let's keep having fun with our lunches. If you put ebook in the comments, I'll make sure that you get the link as to where you can download it. So thank you so much, that's a special thank you to you. So YouTube thinks that you're going to like these videos next, so see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Bye now.